When I say that religion has no grounding in facts or reality, I'm not dissing religion. I'm telling you a fact. And I can appreciate that you grew up religious, but like that's not a diss on religion. If your faith gets struck by me pointing out that there's no facts to back it up, that's on you. I'm identifying, especially since it's mostly religious people who are denouncing the existence of trans people, I'm pointing out that your fundamental core belief and identity has no foundation or roots in reality at all. I think it can be a beautiful thing to believe in God. It is a non-factual thing. You believe that there is an individual who created us in his image, who gave children cancer to test them, that will send you to an eternal heaven if you do good things based on his book. And you have this whole entire core identity that you like revolve around. But if you break that, if you kiss a guy, if you love somebody that God apparently created you to love because he wanted to test you, you go to eternal damnation. You're telling me that our God punishes you indefinitely for a bad thing you might have done. And you're telling me that I'm sitting here and I'm upsetting you because I'm saying that is fucking ridiculous. And if you're going to consider trans people a mental disorder, you have a mental disorder times 10, because that gives people deep mental issues when they think that they are just so like, oh my God, if I'm born and I love another person of a consensual age, but if I act on that, I'm going to go to hell forever. That's fucking insane. So I'm not trying to shit on your religion. You need to understand that your religion is less factual than trans people. And like, that's okay. You don't need to be facts-based on everything. It's a beautiful thing to have faith in different things and different systems and different beliefs and different ideas. And so if we're going to go by comparison in the same way where weed should be legal because alcohol is legal and alcohol is much worse, anything less crazy than being religious should be completely validated. The majority of wars started or are continuing because of religion. The majority of hatred is upheld by religion. Every racist or bigoted organization has a foundation in religion. I hate it when people who are very sensitive in their belief and their faith and get shook by when I say stuff like this are the first people to be as hateful as possible toward trans people that are just trying to live and work a fucking job. I'm very clearly dripping with vitriolic frustration towards religion. Why not just embrace it? You said most dangerous, most insane, most illogical, and you keep going. Okay, no worries. Yeah, it is. But that's the thing, is I grew up like very religious. I grew up in a way where like my religious identity was a positive for me for the most part. But like I have like friends and family that are like gay and trans. I think it's silly to try to brush off what I said because I'm frustrated. Like I grew up very deeply Roman Catholic, and I grew up in a way where I was Roman Catholic, where I was taught acceptance of all people, regardless, as long as they're not hurting anybody. And then as I grow up, I see an entire political movement that centralizes around religion and hating gay people and trans people and immigrants. If you're somebody who grew up religious the right way and you're not pissed or deeply offended by somebody bastardizing your worldview and what religion should be, which is number one, the expressive of love and acceptance, if you're not angry, then you're a fucking loser. That's a spit in the face to everything that I learned. So like, is it so weird that I'm angry about it? It's very jarring to grow up in an accepting religious perspective and then to see everybody take that and literally ram it into my asshole.